very warm day outside by Minnesota standards, but then again, it is still summer. Either way, the AC is working just fine at U.S. Bank Stadium in the Twin Cities. Today, it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store between the Detroit Lions and the Minnesota Vikings. 2 weeks have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Opening play, and Goff wants to pass it. And this one is incomplete. Trying to find Jameson Williams, and that'll bring up second down. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. You can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
Now a throw here to his running back. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Throwing on third. Goff. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
Sometimes we talk about coverage, we're just talking about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Now on fourth down, we've got a whistle here and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They go ahead and snap it. Gone. That throw taken in by Jameson Williams. And he is going to have the Lions first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive.
Well, it all came together on that one, didn't it?
Big-time throw on fourth.
Now that had to feel good, didn't it? Taking that type of a gamble there and making it pay off. What a throw.
And tough as a receiver because no matter how perfect the pass, you know it's fourth down and you got to convert.
A little bit of extra pressure, but he overcame it.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 11 more on that one and another first down.
Having someone like T.J. Hockenson as your starting tight end makes you feel good as an organization because he finds ways to get open and gives his quarterback a reliable safety net over the middle or even to the edges. Case in point there, that play for a first down.
Now a first down throw. Gone. He's airing it out for Williams. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. It's Cameron Dantzler who picks it. And the Vikings are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive. And we're going to get another timeout called by the Lions. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
Here we go. Hey, green. Blue is striking. 6, Madden.
On 1st and 10, here's Mon. Derek Barnes gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot.
Okay, partner, a couple points of interest right here, all right? Offensively, we see that they came out throwing the football, but maybe more importantly, the blitz that came defensively, they got right after it.
And you were telling me pregame before we came on air, you think this is something we could see a lot.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it because this is a unit that wants to play the game on their terms.
Mon's throw pulled in by Jefferson. He's got room past the 30. Down the right sideline. How about this? And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Here's Mon. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. 1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Cook is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
On 2nd and goal, Mon. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
Now we got 3rd and goal coming up, and couldn't you imagine being in that huddle, partner? You know they're looking at each other saying, we can't come away with just 3 points after this drive.
Yeah, they've covered a lot of ground. They want more than that 3. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And he fires one, but incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test them early. But they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
Now Greg Joseph for the field goal try. From the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. Joseph's got it. So 3 points on the board. As easy a field goal as you're going to get, but I can see you shaking your head.
I love that peripheral vision of yours, partner, because to me, if it's a 4th quarter and you're up 6, I get it. But now, even if you run and don't get in, you're still setting them up to go a long field, 98, 99-yard drive. How do you look at your defense and not give them that opportunity?
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick...
And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. When you think of guys that are built to be big-arm quarterbacks, Jared Goff, he fits that mold, and he showed it off right there. Now Goff on 1st down. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
This offensive line has struggled. In fact, when we sat down with the coach, he said it's been in tatters lately. They allowed 6 sacks in their last game. Just gave up another one right there.
In tatters, so it sounds a little bit like this right now.
Exactly. It's like that paper being ripped.
The Lions with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Goff. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. John Ross, the one he was looking for. 3rd down here.
Not sure what happened there, but he just didn't get the right read on the coverage that time. Pass wasn't where it needed to be, and that'll send them back to the drawing board.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now gone. And he's going to go down here. A sack. They push him back to the 34. There's a Darius Smith there getting in and bringing him to the ground. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. That also a career-long kick for the veteran, Charles.
Yeah, how about what he just got done there? We always knew he had a big leg. But how about everything coming together perfectly on that one? Great leg swing, and bang that one through.
Field goals all we've had so far. 3-3 now as the kick is away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Vikings now to start their next drive. And early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
From the 29, Mon. And that'll be incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
38.
Mon going to throw it. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
Get ready. Striker, 3 black shots. Hey, move.
On 4th down, Mon. And he comes back with one complete.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Ready?
Quick throw, knocked away, and incomplete. The Vikings are 1-1 through 2 games thus far. It's not a start that's going to set the world on fire, but they've been pretty solid nonetheless.
And the first thing that crosses my mind is certainly beats the alternative of starting 0-2. I do think that this is a team that's going to take a little time to find its footing. Hard to navigate the always tough NFL.
To throw again on 2nd down. Mon. It's caught on the right side at Smith. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
52 blaster. You, yellow. Black ultra. Ready?
Mon looks to throw. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done.
Doing black. Real green.
Now Mon. Under pressure. pressure. They got him again.
Here we go.
Ninth play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile.
An 11-yard loss on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
And the Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. And still plenty of time remaining here in this second quarter. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Looking to throw. That ball nearly intercepted, but he could not hang on. Oh, pick there certainly would have been nice. Instead, at least, it'll be 4th down. Here's Mond. They're going for it. Middle of the field to Jefferson. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a 1st down. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Goff now to throw. Going back to the same well, it's Hockenson again. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Goff throws out left. It's caught by Williams. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. A really nice gain of 25 yards. This offense can certainly move quickly when they want to. 3 plays, 3 pass completions. In the blink of an eye, they've got a 1st and goal.
Almost felt like a lightning bolt hit in this game, didn't it? For them to get downfield that quickly. And now 1st and goal, expect them to tackle right here on this play.
Here's Swift. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. DeAndre Swift, his 1st touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Lions have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 10-3.
Lions 10, Vikings 3. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he is out of bounds here on the return. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Back to the air, Mond. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Mond out of the shotgun. And that's incomplete. Normally, I'd say this will lead to a punt attempt, but this offense already shown in the first half that they'll go for it on 4th down.
Oh, they should have already said, punt it, punt it. Head coach should have already made that decision.
Yellow, blue. Hey, blue. Blue, black. Blue, black.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Got an open man finding Jefferson. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Green back. Yellow, go.
Mond looks to throw on 1st down. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
Hey, red. Red, yellow. Go green. Blue, go.
From the gun, here's Mond. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Back to throw again. And he slings one that's incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
2nd and 10, Mond. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Red, cycle. Yellow, blue. Black, drop. White.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So 4th down coming up. What do you expect?
They've gone for it time after time. They haven't punted yet. I don't know what's right anymore.
White, 60.
They'll try and throw for it here. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And they will stretch their lead to 10 now at 13-3. So not the greatest of first halves for them, but a little ray of light here at the end. The late turnover becomes 3 points before the break.
Well, they certainly needed something positive to go their way. Maybe 3 points doesn't seem like a huge deal in the grand scheme of things, but at least it's something to build on as they head into the half.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together.
Hey, blue.
Mon to the air on 1st and 10. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked by Jeff Okudah.
Mon's pass. Intercepted.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And this one is right down Broadway. So we have reached halftime with the visiting Lions taking the lead to the break. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Vikings set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail it here as we resume play. Kene Nwangu now out of his end zone. Oh, good return up past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
And they're on 35-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the 3rd quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked by Jeff Okudah. And a terrific return there. They're finally able to corral him down near the 11-yard line.
Well, I certainly think that we're seeing a big reason why this team has struggled to put points on the board so far, because too many of their drives have ended in turnovers already, and we still have almost a full half of football yet to play.
Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11. After the interception, here's Goff. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Goff. And in for the Lions touchdown. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Lions are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
And that's a drive that makes everyone happy on that bench because they accomplish exactly what they set out to do. Take care of the football, eat up a little clock, end up in the end zone. Now they've got a cushion for the rest of the game. So they didn't just help themselves offensively, they helped their defense out as well.
Goff looking to throw. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes could prove risky. There it worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
Nwangu now from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Here we go.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions. His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break, contain, and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Black Ultra.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he'll find Thielen on the right side. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Hey, red.
Here's Mon. And he's got this to Jefferson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Drill, 52.
16 more yards. That's another 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Mon. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
Well, partner, they've certainly played up to their top 10 defensive ranking this week. They've stifled this opposing offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided because of their efforts, and there's still a quarter to go.
Go pink. Blaster, 6. Ready?
On 2nd and 10. Mon. Under pressure is Mon, and he'll go down.
Ready?
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Blue, go. Red, red. Ready, ready.
They're going to look to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again.
Ready.
By Garrett Barnes.
Watch out now. 50 series.
It's 4th down.
Eat old blue. Blue is striking. Ready?
They're going to try and throw. Oh, hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there, and that will force a turnover on downs. Well, at this stage of the game in the second half, down 3 scores, I guess they felt like they needed to push.
And let's face it, with this deficit, if they give up another score here after they didn't get it, does it really matter?
Right.
It really doesn't. They had to go and try and make something happen if they had any chance of winning this game.
Now a 1st down throw. Goff. Got a man open. It's Ross. He'll get it inside the 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down. To throw is Goff. His throw incomplete.
The pressure there was definitely enough to make him alter his throw, because if he had had time, he had a man wide open and had a chance to get it to him.
Yeah, I think if he had just another split second, that's a completion and a touchdown. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Goff. And to the right side here, it's Allen. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Throwing on third, gone. Going back to Allen, he's got him again. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. They go ahead and snap it. Gone. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. John Ross from 8 yards out. And the Lions will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Extra point splits the uprights. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Vikings 3.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Nuwanger now from his end zone.
And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here and maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Vikings on third down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
Hey, green. White.
Now Mond. And that will be incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
On the set.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Let's go. Clock, 10. Yellow. Black ultra. Cut.
4th down, 4th quarter. Here's Mond. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
Super 66. Ric Flair. Maverick. Super 66.
On 1st and 10, Goff.
Open man, and he's got Williams. Touchdown, Lions.
Jared Goff with his third touchdown pass of the afternoon.
And the Lions look like they're about to put an end to their two-game losing streak as they add on to their lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Nuwanger now from his end zone. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
On 2nd and 7. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's again to Cook.
And he'll get a few yards here to the 34. The
last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's Cook again.
And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage.
Julian O'Mara on the tackle. No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 6.
Under pressure is Mond, and he'll go down.
By Levi Omorzurike. A loss of 7. It's 4th down.
Drill green. Ready.
Here's Mond. They're going for it. Out route to Jefferson, and he's got it.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. But no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46.
Mond out of the shotgun.
Eluding the pressure right.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. That's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Black. Black, red. Your blue.
Back to the air, Mond. This throw nearly intercepted. Oh, the big D lineman almost had it. But 3rd down coming up.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9. And they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd.
Blue striker.
Mond going to throw it.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Derek Barnes
able to record his 5th sack of the season.
6-yard loss. It's 4th down.
Field black. Hey, red.
4th down. Mon. Oh, hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th, and it'll be a turnover on downs. So the defense has to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. It doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done. They're the ones that are jubilant.
And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. Here's Goff. Throws out left. It's caught by Williams. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. But Goff and Williams hooking up there for a Lions first. Partner, I know we're still in the afternoon slate here. Some primetime games still on the docket, but it's going to be tough to top this effort. What an offensive performance we have seen. They have been unstoppable from the moment we began this game, and they're not holding back. They're still throwing the football here in the 4th.
They certainly are, and let me tell you something. If you're old school, you don't like this at all. But in today's football, you just go ahead and savor it. Watch a team execute at a high level. Doesn't matter what the scoreboard says.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short. Again, Goff. 4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket, and he got enough for the first. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. Back to throw, Goff. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Got to be feeling confident they're going to get off the schneid. An old coach told me he calls this a relief win. 0-3 would have been bad. You get to 1-2, you feel a lot better, don't you?
That is so true, and you feel better about yourself. You think to yourself, okay, we're still in the playoff hunt. We're not out of it at 0-3. But the other part, too, it leads to doubt about your system, leads to doubt about your coaches. They don't have to worry about that now. They can move forward.
Nwangu now from his end zone. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, and with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
Throw left side complete. That's Cook. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 12.
Black shot. Set, go.
Mon looks to throw. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game.
Hey, green. White.
Mon to the air on 1st and 10. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
No red. Yellow.
Another try after the first down sack. Mon. Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining.
Black ultra.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. They're going for Jefferson downfield. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Fight, 97. Hey, no steal. Drill green. Claude red. Blaster, 6. Yellow, blue.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Mon. Going for Jefferson downfield. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Another great play defensively. They've been sharp on both sides of the ball, Charles, but that interception means that this defense very well keep them down to single digits on the scoreboard in this game.
And that's certainly something to smile about, isn't it, partner, if you're on defense? Because your goal every game is to pitch a shutout, but you and I both know that's pretty unrealistic. But to hold a team below double figures in a game, in an NFL game, that's certainly something to take pride in.
Goff's throw there into the hands of Ross. And he'll go out of bounds just shy of the 20. They'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a first down. They have been unstoppable this afternoon, Charles. They just went after them from the start, and pass plays like we just saw, they're continuing their dominance here despite the big lead in the 4th quarter.
And that they have in every way, and plays like that across all phases of the game, they've just been effortless for them in this one. And that's what's helped them build such a large lead and allowed them to...
They're trying to find Chark, but it's intercepted. Andrew Booth picks it off. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell and just run the football?
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they just get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. Pulls it in at the 13.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They're in control here as they start 1st and 10 and appearing to have righted the ship following that 2-game losing streak. Goff going to throw it. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Well, up big here in the fourth quarter, up really big. That pass and incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points, but they're not going to turn them down. They're going to continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only